I was listening to a podcast and Alice Keeler was talking about how sometimes when we ask for things that we need money to pay for, we don't always add the justification behind it. And so when I was listening to her talk about this, I created this graphic organizer using the 8 parts Edu protocol to kind of help my brain wrap myself around, okay, how do I write up a really good proposal when I need some funds in order to fund some type of project that I might want to use with my students? So I typed kind of like, okay, what is the program? What is maybe the goal right here? And then I just would come up with 3 different answers for each of these 2 questions. This is how I'm going to use it. So, this is how I'm going to use that purchase that I'm asking you to pay for. This is how I'm going to use that knowledge from this conference that I want to attend. So, again, this is kind of how I'm going to use that product or that knowledge if I'm attending a conference. This is how I'm going to use that knowledge with my students, or maybe you're a coach with my stakeholders or whoever. You can change students to whoever you need to. But again, this is how I'm going to use it. This is what I'm going to take from that knowledge, and this is what I'm going to do with it. Or this is what I'm going to use with the product and how my students are going to benefit from it. And then you're going to think about, are there certain ideas that you have? So maybe if you're going to a conference, you want to attend all the different sessions on engagement. Okay, so what are those ideas, and provide those details about that topic or that product, of anything else that you're kind of thinking of how you might use this in your classroom. Then over here, you're going to kind of plan out how you're going to make sure it's used all year long. This might be kind of like where you plan out like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and then the following year and the following year after that. So just kind of mapping out how you plan to use either the product or your knowledge from that conference year to year. And just again, kind of thinking about, well, how are 6 different things or 6 different ways that I can use it throughout this year? And then how are you going to report back? How are you going to report back to share how you got value from it, so that way they fund things in the future? And then right here, you can take all of these different points and write your proposal up. And then you're able to use these as talking points. Or if you need a written proposal, you'll have a stronger argument because you have evidence, and you'll have some justification to support your reasoning for why you need to go to that conference or why you need that certain product to use in your classroom.